Okay, so I'm now in chapter 6, which is Melt's chapter. So apparently I had to go, like, right after I get to, like, Meltralis's area, I had to go, like, right back. So here we go. Good job. We'll get right to analyzing data you just obtained. You did well too, Sakura. Since Hakuno is back, you can turn down the map output. You must be tired as well. Sakura? Uh-oh. Transfer complete. I sent Sakura to the infirmary. The question is whether she'll stay in there, focus on restoring herself now. Jeez, she held on until right before we shut the system down. Girl's getting more and more reckless. She was transported to the infirmary. A transfer out to the infirmary was set up thanks to Ronnie. Looks like Ronnie expected this to happen sooner or later. But this is a problem. I've run out of ideas. Miss Tosaka, what about you? Sorry. Even I'm racking my brain, I can't think of any more suggestions for version updates. Then we have no choice but to have her put up with it for us. As a technician, I feel ashamed. I feel the same. We still have to rely on Sakura, though. Ronnie looks down in frustration. Those who've been able to mitigate Sakura's damage so far, but that option no longer works. From this point on, if I infiltrate anything, I'll simply disintegrate. Hakuno, once you settle down, go to the infirmary. The girl seems to enjoy it when you visit her. I propose the same. Please treat Sakura well. Rin and Ronnie care for Sakura from the bottom of their hearts. Been a while since they became allies, fighting alongside one another. And I'm obviously a part of that team. I don't expect my visits to heal Sakura's damage, but if it'll make Sakura happy, I'll manage. Do you have a second before you go? I didn't think it was right of me to butt in, and since I don't have experience with this to begin with, I figured I would keep quiet. But I can't keep it in, so I'll say it. Clearing the labyrinth so many times, I've come to a vague suspicion as to what's going on. The far side of the moon, which isn't in the Holy Grail War, is being taken over to serve as one of BB's facilities. Everything outside the moon cell's core is becoming synonymous with BB's body. I explained this before, right? So that's where the problem lies. You've infiltrated the labyrinth countless times. Why have you been able to? Even if we were to construct a gate, BB should have made it so that intruders are rejected. Since she's an AI, I'm sure it works differently than it does for humans, but fundamentally, a body is made to eliminate foreign matter. For BB to allow you in means that... How shall I put it? I'll give it to you straight. Doesn't that mean that BB considers you to be a close friend? Well, that's... Oh my god, I didn't even think of it like that. Oh my god. Not sure what to make of that. I also have an opinion on that. Would you like to hear it? Now it's Ronnie, and she readjusted her glasses all formally. She got a Tiger Mom look on her face. Please forget about BB. She's not important here. This is about Sakura. You're becoming essential to her existence. Your priority level with her is unusual. She places more precedence on your safety than she does on preserving herself. This is nothing more than speculation, but perhaps Sakura feels a strong friendship or has feelings of affection for you. Feelings of affection? I have plenty for her as well, but that's because I'm human. Normal to be fond of allies who fight alongside you. But she's an AI. Why would an AI have emotions that neither benefit nor hurt them? Yes, Sakura has allotted more thought space to you than necessary. Regardless of the fact that the moon cell is being encroached upon and the amount of it where and the amount of wear it imposes on her. Since I'm still learning of the subtle workings of the heart, I don't know what meaning this has, but please be as sincere with her as you can. I'll also be giving it my all.
Huh?
Are you sure? I don't think that's how it is with Sakura. BB is definitely the one who likes Hakuno here.
却下です。
There's no logic behind that. It's contradictory to hurt the one you love. Sakura is the one fond of Hakuno.
冗談じゃない。
There's no contradiction. I know what it's like when you're interested in someone and just want to prod them a bit.
断じて認めません。
That's unique to you, Miss Tosaka. I say that Sakura is a wholesome maiden model and has the same thought routines as I do. They started to quarrel, putting their respective claims forward. With no interest in stopping them, I silently leave the student council room. Yeah, just like, BB loves her! No, Sakura does! Oh my god, they're in a shipping war for me. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, let's head to the infirmary. Unrelated to Rin and Ronnie's opinions, I need to thank Sakura for helping us despite her pain. To the infirmary! I'll wait here, tend to her. Thank you, best girl. I still love you, even though I have to pick Sakura this time. I'm sorry. I have Saber wait in the hallway for me and enter the infirmary.
あの、
Senpai? Is that you? Oh my god, her hair is white! Oh no! I hear a frail voice come from the bed. I tell her who I am and then ask if I can go over to her. Of course. I'll get some tea ready right now. But please give me one moment. I'm checking a few things. I hear, but it's not quite thudding and banging from the other side of the curtains. Sounds like rushing. It sounds like rushing around. More like the snapping and clicking sounds, maybe. Sorry to make you wait. Now I should be perfectly fine. I can chat, no problem. What was she doing before, I got here? Also, her hair is white! I don't know if I like this! Thank you for visiting me, Senpai. As you can see, I'm feeling much better. You don't look better! You look worse! So I'll be heading back to the student council room soon. No! You stay in bed, young lady! The way she smiles makes me want to smile back, but I honestly can't be happy right now. Sakura is clearly pushing herself. Her hair is changing even more in color. I don't know if she can regulate her body temperature or what, but I hold her hand, and it's cold like porcelain. That warmth she initially had, as if she were a living, breathing being, is no longer there. Only a little labyrinth to go. Need to clear it as soon as possible. Defeat Meltrellis. Reach the core before BB does, and send you to the near side, Senpai. As if to disguise her poor health, Sakura continues talking with a smile on her face. I will ask about her feelings. I was talking to Rin and Ronnie about this just now. I asked Sakura about the reason why she's so dedicated. Does Sakura have emotions? Like the two were saying, does she like Hakuno Kishinami? Me? Do I like Senpai? I've said it before. Of course I do. Hakuno Kishinami is a highly effective master who's going to fix the moon cell. I think there's so much more to it than that, but you're an AI, so you don't fully understand that. A senpai like that deserves my cooperation, right? That's not what I mean. Oh, this would be simple if it was, but it's not. I tell her to forget the moon cell, and suppose I wasn't a master. In a human way, how did she feel about Hakuno Kishinami? I don't think that hypothetical even warrants a simulation. Senpai's priority would go down.
どうして
Yeah, she's realizing it. I don't understand. I feel strange. What is this? I care for you because you should be prioritized. Yet, I want to prioritize you because I care for you. It's as if I'm human. I say this and Sakura clams up. Apparently to her, an AI, she must never be human-like. However, to me, she was human-like from the beginning. This must have been a day where I thought I want to protect her. A day where I was here in the infirmary while we were chatting together like we are today. You're mistaken. You must be mistaken, Senpai. I mean, I don't know what love is. I can quantify likes and dislikes, goodwill and ill will are rational things. However, love is the one thing I cannot reproduce. Love is a contradiction unique to humans. It's inherently unnecessary. The moon cell will not recognize phenomenons which cannot be proven experimentally. Science denies love.
I don't know about that. I think science supports love. I mean, like scientifically, you can prove that love is a thing that exists. I know some scientists disagree with that, but other scientists don't. I'm on the side of the smart scientists, the ones that say science can prove love.
That's the reason. You're mistaken to think I can simply like a human. There's no way I can come to like you, Senpai. I'm utterly incapable of doing so.
Sakura, blushing, looks down and stops talking.
Science denies love. Those words leave a heavy impression on me as the moon cell's current conclusion on the matter. When a human pursues another human, they merely act in pursuit of reproduction. Pleasure and joy are merely factors that accelerate reproduction. No love is involved. No. Something, love, which alters the criteria for one's survival over dubious reasons, isn't even necessary. But please don't worry about it. I'll be biased towards Senpai until the very end, even though I don't know the reason why.
Huh? What's up with that? Personally, I want her to state the reason clearly. I'm not sure I like her choice of the word bias.
Having relaxed while we were talking, Sakura stands up. She insists that because she got enough rest, she'll be returning to the student council room. As much as I'd like to keep her resting, we don't have time. All I can do is
transfer Sakura meant to her.
Okay, I'm ready.
Take my money!
Sorry for bothering you again with this, but I'm happy. It, of course, helps numb the pain, but I know how much you care for me. I go to leave the infirmary ahead of her. We end up talking for a lot longer than I thought we would. Saber must be tired of waiting. Please wait. May I ask a question myself? It's about Bibi. I cannot bring myself to like her. I despise her. What about you, Senpai? How do you see Bibi?
I'm not sure. She asks, and I start to mull it over. I feel like I don't hate her, but I also don't like her. Bibi may be a rogue AI threatening humanity, but I don't get the sense that she's evil. Feels like she just has different values than we do.
I see. Still, we have to fight Bibi. Senpai, you're fighting to protect humanity. No, to protect Rin, Ronnie, and the moon cell, right?
And you too! And for you, Sakura!
That's not enough. I also want to protect the girl standing before me. You don't have to. I'm an AI. I'm just a system. I repeat that I still want to protect her anyway. I want to go back to where we're supposed to be, with you. That's how I truly feel. Okay, you're right. If you can pull it off, you'll have nothing to regret. Such an ending. Even within the moon cell, it would be extraordinary, I think. I leave the infirmary. I'm still worried about Sakura's health, but let's switch gears. There's not much time left. We need to defeat Melchorless and rush to the core.
Oh, I got more interesting. I got more data. Okay, so yeah, I just got more.
I did remember something here, little lady. That data on Bibi before was extra. This one here's the good stuff. She hid this one more carefully than
他
anything
の誰
else.
でもないお前さんにだけ意味のあるものだ。そこにきっと真実がある。それじゃあまあ、あとはよろしく。俺は先に抜けさせてもらうわ。できる範囲で納得のいく仕事をしてくれよ。
So we got some extra info on her. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's any new information that we get from this because we got extra.
すごいじゃない。
Okay, that's not all, Hakuno. What's the other data Archer left with you? Hand Ronnie the memory data she's referring to. Well, I handed it to Sakura. Not as if I know how to use it. We need Sakura to look at it for us. Like, before... when we all recovered our memories. It's memory data just like before. Huh? But this is...
これは
It has a different form. Rather than a stored item, it's more of a prohibited item. It uses passion lips compression. Judging by the size, it contains one person's memories over the course of several months. The contents were damaged, but if we carefully decompress it, we should be able to reconstruct it. We'll have Miss Tosaka focus on countering BB's skills. I'll take charge of this.
あの
Ronnie, do we really have the time to spare? We should focus more on countermeasures against BB. It's not a difficult process. All it'll take is some time. It won't cost us any labor. Is that so? I understand. I wonder whose memories these are, though. If BB was hiding them, then do they belong to someone she regards as the biggest threat to her? We won't know until it's decompressed. Okay, everyone, let's return to our tasks. Once decompression finishes, we'll report to Hakuno. And that's that. Okay. I hear people talking inside. Is that Janako and Shinji? Shinji, are you starting to miss fresh air? You can mess around with the NPC girls if you want, you know. Look, honestly, it's getting stuffy in here. I'm telling you to pack your bags and get, man. I'd love nothing more than to get out of this cramped room ASAP. But no other classroom has the memory this place in the student council room has. Once this heavy job finishes, I'll leave. Deal with it. Not like I'm asking you to help me with this modding. Okay, understood. Can't help you if you ask. Can't even help you if you ask to anyway. Janako is just gonna watch. Shinji's working on something. Oh, right. Yeah, that must be... Oh, whoopsie. I did not know there was a whole scene connected with this. I knew it. If we can get rid of the absorption assimilation effect, we can use this as a debuffing potion. It's easy enough to resist with a little potion resistance, though. The question left is how much. She'll have her nectar spread all over the labyrinth once I get there. Shit, doing this solo's gonna suck. I'd manage it somehow if Ryder were here. Nah, I'm dumb. Wouldn't be dealing with this crap if she were here. We'd be long gone back in the near side. You're monologuing, man. What exactly do you intend to do, Shinji boy? Huh? What do you think I'm going to do? I told you I'm in the middle of some delicate work. Can you not bother me? Thanks. How am I supposed to respond? I'm in the middle of my own monologue. Is that right? Go ahead. Talk away. What comes after getting out of here? Janako just realized something. There are two kinds of captured masters here. BB specifically shouted for masters who lost in the near side. Masters who lost in battle and were deleted by the moon cell. Losers slated for destruction within the next few seconds. Those are whom BB nabbed. Data discarded from the near side and picked up in the far side, which is why the moon cell never noticed. I thought about all of that. Julius, Gato, me, and I guess Lancer's master. Either way, the masters here are masters who died in the near side. That's why I only have memories up until I was participating. The moment I completely died, I got dragged into the far side. Although 4 masters here are the exception. Timing-wise, I think BB made her move right as the 5th round ended. That's why only masters BB can unconditionally exploit are those who are dead up to the 5th round. So Shinji, you also say that time in the near side had happened right as the 5th round was ending, but I have memories even past the 6th round, even up to the 7th round ended. I was hiding in a janitor's closet, so I had no clue what was going on. Still, I heard over the intercom there was a winner. I don't know who won, but that means I lived until the end, right? Probably. But we're in the middle of an imaginary number space here, a world where you can only take the outcome if you want, which is why, since your death was decided at the start of the 6th round, you are treated as a dead master. Talk about a cult! Janako's here, alive and breathing! Maybe I did die in the end, but if we're talking about the 6th round, I was holed up big time. Not relevant. The moment you boycotted the first round, you were definitely dead. Tosaka and the others still have a shot at winning or losing and aren't dead. That's why they only remember up to the 5th round. Get it? There's a difference between those who are undermined dead and those who are determined dead. Even if someone determined dead survived until the 7th round, they'll wake up in the near side the moment right before disappearing. Yeah, it has to be. Or else how could you explain Julius? He had memories of the 7th round, even though he lost in the 5th. How do you know if Julius lost in the 5th round? You lost in the 1st! Julius faced Kishinami in the 5th round. Leo said so. Hakuno Kishinami versus Julius. It'd be strange if neither one died after getting pit against each other. Maybe Hakuno was the one that got clobbered? Could be the case. It'd be problematic for me, though, as I'm assuming that Hakuno was the winner. So about those 4 exceptions, the student council bunch, Leo, Tosaka, Rani, and Kishinami. They said they were attacked by BB over in the near side. Unlike us, they didn't find themselves here all alone. Okay, and? That's the point. To them, escape means surviving. Once they get back to the near side, they'll continue the Holy Grail War. On the other hand, we're out. We can only exist here. Returning to the near side means returning to our fate. Death. We're being kept as animals here, where everything is a lie, in a what-if world worth less than a second in the real world. Is that so? What are you doing there, Shinji boy? Why are you making these modifications? You'll die if you go outside, you know. This is the safest place to be, you know. This isn't very Shinji-like of you. I could ask the same to you. Don't you want to bust out of here? I don't know. I ran from the Holy Grail War. They said I have to fight or else I die, so I hid in the janitor's closet. Then I heard a loud sound and found myself here. Must have been the sound of the 7th round ending and a victor heading to the moon cell. After that, the moon cell wrecked the school along with the janitor's closet I was in, now that it had no more use for it. I turned a blind eye to the truth, and before I knew it, I was here. Turned a blind eye even to the fact that I died. Pathetic, ain't it? I casually joined up, got scared, then died without fighting a single battle. But that's who I am. I'm still scared. So scared. Can't keep this chatty act up anymore. That's not really the case. Getting scared and running away makes you a coward, but it's not pathetic. It's proof that you're facing reality. Way better than a certain dumbass who treated it like a fun game until the very end. Looking a fool once on death's doorstep. Yeah, he's talking about himself. Ugh, Shinji boy, you're way too kind for your looks. Unlike your usual garbage self, today you're like a delinquent saving a puppy from the rain. Did a death flag just get set? You're such a nerd. No need to worry, you can make it anywhere being as shameless as you are. No one expects anything from you, so who cares if you screw up in any way? I'm almost jealous. That was mean, man. I always say geniuses are cruel. I can screw up in any way. That's not enough for the normies who can't accomplish jack to stop their hate and envy. Yeah, love the haters. Jeez, I had no clue a girl like this was my biggest rival in the gaming world. Yeah, over the net, we got some real vulgar communication, mutual understanding. Boring people are seen as interesting, and interesting people, boring. It's the worst. Even I don't know which is which anymore. Shinji? I know. I'm loathed on PJ. But if I don't act the way I do, people will call me boring and ignore me, regardless of how awesome my records are. My parents were from prestigious families that fell to ruin. They bought superior genes from a Western conglomerate that was designed. Then I was given a room to study on my very own every day. Papa and Mama didn't want a son, they wanted an excellent heir. Well, whatever. I like things rather dry. Actually, it was my one and only pride, being excellent, leaving excellent records, making faceless dumbasses know their place. See, I wanted to leave behind records no one could surpass, proof that I existed. Now I now realize this after all that's happened. That was my wish. That's why. My wish was to be in the Holy Grail War, and I wanted nothing more if I could win. Even if the Holy Grail War didn't pay out, I just wanted to leave behind a record showing I was there. Even if that record's on the internet, where everything is fuzzy and easy to miss, and fleeting. As long as there's an internet, the Holy Grail War's winner's name will be probably engraved there. Professor Shinji boy, wasn't that a death flag? You gonna marry Rin after you finish working on this too? You don't ever hold back, do you? Let me borrow Karna already. I'm going to the labyrinth for a bit. I refuse. The wounds Hakuno's servant gave him haven't healed yet. Besides, although Karna is in rehabilitation, Hakuno has him running an errand right now. So there's this new online game I want. I ordered him to go to the imaginary number space and grab me a copy of Italian-flavored Devil 3. Which means he's fully recovered, hasn't he? I don't know any of the details, but it sounds like two are getting along in their own way. I'll just get in the way. I'll leave quietly. Well, that was really interesting. I missed that in my first playthrough. Apparently I could have gotten that, but I just completely fucking missed it. Oh well. Okay, so now we can talk to Ronnie about that mysterious data we got from Archer. Apologies for the wait. The data Archer gave us has finished decompressing. Since folder's unnamed, we don't know whose memories these belong to. But this is an advanced archive file utilizing pseudo-spiritrons. If you open the folder, the patch will automatically be applied on its owner. Shall we open it? Of course. BB was cautious about storing it after all. There's a high chance there's a clue in it that'll help us defeat her. Please wait. You can't open someone's memory when you don't know who it belongs to. There's nothing risky about it, right? Not if someone's memory is going to get overwritten. In any case, sentient humanoids within the Seraph have souls, stored models via pseudo-spiritrons. Overriding memories that aren't yours to brainwash someone is a huge endeavor. Even BB would need some time to pull it off. Simply opening the file and have the memories return to their owner won't matter. Even if they're fake, they'll bounce off the soul. Yes, you're right. Sorry for interjecting. Please continue. Then I'll extract it. I believe it'll be relevant to either me, Miss Tosaka, Miss Hakuno, or me. Close your eyes. Relax your consciousness. Alright, I'm opening it. Anyone? Anything come to mind? I don't feel any different, by the way. I haven't discovered anything new either. Must have belonged to Miss Hakuno then, I suppose. Miss Hakuno, please comment. It's hard to speak. If it's hard to speak aloud, or even if it's a memory of Miss Tosaka's SG, feel free to write it down. Well, about that. I take issue with these two keenly peeping at me exclusively. Anyway, I don't feel very much different. If I recall correctly, it was said during the BB channel that the truth would be revealed. But I have no clues about what this truth is. I may already know what the truth is, and I haven't realized it's a truth. I see. Well, it'll become clear at some point, like it or not. Don't worry about it, just keep exploring. Rin is right. Let's get back to doing what we can do right now. I may just be imagining it, but Sakura seems to be acting a little strange. She looks pale and seems to be suppressing some chills. Sakura? Your thought routines aren't stable. Has your accumulated damage, fatigue, not gone away? No, it's not that. I'm sorry. I should get some rest in the infirmary. It's Sakura's memories, isn't it? What was that? As Sakura went to leave the student council room, she glanced at me as if trying to tell me something. Maybe she wants to tell me something in private? Yeah, I guess. To the infirmary we go. Placed behind the infirmary door. As usual, Saber told me she would wait in the hallway. This time I'm not checking on Sakura to see if she's feeling alright, so it's not necessary to stand by in the hallway. No, to be frank, I can't enter the infirmary. It's likely the same case for the other servants. If the student council room is a neutral zone, and the infirmary is all Sakura's domain, you're probably able to enter because you're special to Sakura. I had no idea. How could you not at this point? So only Sakura and I can enter the infirmary? I recall what happened during the preliminary. Sakura said she knew nothing about those days. Initially, I also thought my memories were just jumbled up, but after they returned to me, I realized that they were real. I definitely spent time with Sakura in the infirmary. Many, many days. As if weary of my fate to disappear the next day, I spent many days here. Maybe this is the truth BB was hiding? If so, there's only one other person those memories could have been taken from. Yeah, they were taken from Sakura, I'm guessing. I righted myself and opened the door. Sakura is standing by the table. She smiles somberly, as if having reached the end of a dream, or as if having realized the dream was over.
ごめんなさい。先輩は正しかったんですね。さっきの記憶は私のものです。形式が AI 用のものでしたから、
Oh.
初めから分かっていたんです。
So it was hers. BB wanted to keep them away for as long as possible. It wouldn't hurt her if they were stolen, but for some sentimental reason, she didn't want to return them. Those memories were of Sakura's time in the infirmary.
私も思い出しました。ここで何があったのかを。PB が隠していた真実は何だったのかを。
Sakura begins to speak without any deceit, in a way that presents herself as an AI, devoid of human-like emotion or hesitation, with hard-to-discuss facts. In a detached manner, she only speaks the truth.
先輩の言う通り、私はこの保健室で何日も先輩と時間を共有しました。お茶を飲んで授業の内容を話し合って、本当に普通の生徒として何でもない時間を過ごしたんですね。
Yeah, I spent many days chatting with her here. However, I only met her for one single day. Also, the Holy Grail War preliminaries are set to last just 4 days. No matter how I look at it, there's an inconsistency regarding the number of days I spent in the infirmary. What can explain that?
あれは不正行為です。さくら、あの時の私が1日目をループさせて先輩と過ごしたんです。
She looped the first day repeatedly just to talk to us? Oh my god! That is a huge abuse of power.
あの時の私は異常なバグを起こし、ムーンセルの管理から外れてしまいました。それを助けてくれたのはあなたです。あの時の私がなぜあんなことをしたのか、今の私にはわかりません。ただ事実として、私はムーンセルに介入し、 あなたと自分だけ予選の一日を可能な限りやり直しました。私、名藤さくらの力ではそれも永遠には続きません。69日目に限界を迎え、あなたは正しい時間。
You know, I'm noticing the 69th day is repeatedly coming up. Like, not only is it the funny number, but it was also the number of days ago that BB like made it to Earth. Oh my god, does that mean she made it to Earth by that time? Holy fuck!
予選を終えた本戦に進んだようです。その後のことは先輩の方が詳しいと思います。
Single day repeated 69 times. Oh, so that's what happened.
もっとも、今の私はリブート中のことを覚えてはいません。そういう事実があったことを確認できるようになっただけです。私はその間の記憶を消去しましたから。
Erased? Those memories? Why did she do such a thing?
先輩は私たちムーンセル側の聖杯戦争のルールを知っていますか？地上から招かれマスターとして選ばれた128人のウィザードたち。ムーンセルはマスター支援のユニットとして NPC や上級 AI を作り出します。彼らは聖杯戦争の終了と同時に解体され、ただのメモリに戻る。
Oh.
私はロールのある上級 AI ですから、プログラムが消されることはありませんが、その戦いで得た経験は全てリセットされます。
And she didn't want to forget. Oh my god, that makes sense.
わかりますか？私たちムーンセル側、いえ、人間ではない仮想生命は聖杯戦争が終わると消されてしまうんです。
So I know you guys couldn't hear it, but because I was, you know, like listening and reacting and being like, ah! Selena started crying outside my door. I think she was worried about me because I don't, like, you know, every so often, like, you know, I get really into these games. I become like that and everything. But I think she heard me and she got worried about me. Oh, my sweet baby girl, Selena. I love my kitty. Oh, her and Bruce, they're too good to me. I love them. I would blow up the world for them. I'm not kidding. I've heard that somewhere before. Maybe I have memory of it from back in the near side, the Moon's proper Holy Grail War. Moon Cell doesn't allow for the existence of AI. All the supercomputers on Earth put together would pale in comparison to the divine brain, the Moon Cell automation. And yet, this computing machine adamantly denies it contains artificial intelligence.
はい。ムーンセルは想定以上に成長した AI を許しません。聖杯戦争の邪魔をするバグなんて許さないんです。
Oh. So that's how it is. Sakura went out of line and repeated the time we spent together. If the Moon Cell discovers this, forget about her experience. Her entire framework will get deleted. That's why she has no choice but to personally delete the evidence of her being out of line, the memories of those 69 days.
はい。私が消去された場合、後任はカレンと呼ばれる AI になります。
Karen? I don't recognize that name, but it might be a like another character from the Fate series.
彼女はそのアルゴリズムに問題があってマスターの命を優先しません。
She doesn't prioritize Master's lives. Oh, joy!
命より試練を良しとする子なんです。彼女がマスターの健康管理職に就いた場合、先輩の生存率は
Oh. Extremely low. In fact, apparently no more than 3% by the third round. I never met her, but she must be one hell of an AI.
ここからは推測になりますが、私の不正行為が原因になって BB が起動したのだと思います。
Yeah, but how?
彼女は私のバックアップです。けれど、不正中に目覚めたからでしょう。
Oh.
人間の健康管理、その基準値が故障してしまった彼女は目覚めた時から狂っていた。管理 AI の特権を使って月の裏側であんなになるまで成長して支配してしまった彼女はヌーズルを犯す病、月の癌です。けれどそれを生み出したのは私でした。
Moon cancer. Yeah, that's her class in like the all the other like, you know, appearances she has.
私と BB は同型機ではなくて同じものだった。
Wait, hold on. So she and BB are not identical models. They're the same thing. BB came from her. Holy fuck
今で
balls.
はもう別の AI ですが、元は同じさくらだったんです。これが BB の隠していた真実です。
Basically, it's like an alternate personality awakening and then finding their own purpose. And this makes sense why in like when we finished the game regularly, she said she did all of it to protect Sakura because it's herself. She was trying to protect herself, but like it's like if I was living in someone else's body and like I knew that I came from them and everything, I would want them to live because I would care about them. So that's at least how I think of it. So Sakura says, then stops talking. Shelby doesn't want to look me in the eyes, but she barely does, so anyway. She confesses that she's the one responsible. I forgive her. To me, I don't consider what she did to be sinful or all that wrong. Who was most in the wrong here? I would say the moon cell's at fault for not helping Sakura when she was suffering. Agreed! Besides, Sakura has been helpful to Rin, Ronnie, and me. She would have been better off if she had abandoned the humans, yet she's risking her life to help us. How could anyone denounce her, knowing that?
私からの話はこれで全てです。先輩、いえ、自分が生き残るために戦ってください。 AI は皆さんのために作られたもの。壊れて当然の消耗品ですから、私の体を気遣う必要はないんです。
Well, too bad. I'm not fine with that at all. I'm not fine. I'm not fine with that. I should fight for my own sake? I don't have to care about Sakura? I've long since forgotten how to do such things. Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm not doing that. Besides... I am adding you to the harem. Sakura isn't expendable. She's here, alive. AI or not, she's an important friend to me. After all, I remember this warmth she has. Once she had collapsed near the entrance in pain. Tears welled up in her eyes from simply calling out to her. I remember her warmth. I know. Don't worry, you'll be part of the harem. Saber's number 1, but you can be number 2. It's fine.
愛は不要だから記録は全部消して正しい AI に戻りました。なのに胸が苦しい。正しいことをしたと分かっているのになんでこんなにも苦しいんでしょう。
Because you're learning to be human. Anything that can learn and understand emotions and everything is human, at least to me it is. All I can do for Sakura right now, silently crying as she is to cheer her up. I can only recall the days we spent in the infirmary together in fragments. So it was all one big loop from her overwriting things. I do sense that I spent a lot of time here, but I'm uncertain as to what occurred. Still, I believe those days meant something to both Sakura and me. That's why I don't want you to ever say those things again. I
tell that to Sakura, then let go of her hand.
でも
No buts, I add. Okay, but I don't know if I can pull it off, but I'll try.
改めていえ保健委員としてじゃなく私として初めて約束しますだから先輩も負けないでください私は何があっても先輩の味方です
Senpai's smile and words are... Sakura's smile and words are trustier than a million troops. This is where we make our comeback. I tell her I'm heading out, then leave the infirmary. Who am I? Why did I desire the Holy Grail? What did I desire from the Holy Grail War? The answers to those questions won't come to me. However, now I have a firm grasp on what I need to do. I'm going to protect her. I carved this into my mind. For that smile, I will triumph. Yeah, I'm definitely a simp for Sakura. Like, not me, like I said, Sakura's nice, I like her, she's a little too goody-goody for me, but I can definitely see why people would really like her. Oh, okay, so this is a new scene, I'm sorry, I almost skipped it. Around here, there should be a checkpoint, are you... Comms from the student council room cut out and noise rushes through the labyrinth. I don't get surprised by this anymore. This is what happens when BB meddles with things from outside the labyrinth. Another master has been terminated. I told you, if you'd stayed in the old school building, you would have been free to live your lives.
自滅ですまたしても自滅ですいくら私でも自滅する生命を観察することには徒労を感じざるを得ません
Throughout the labyrinth where comms from student council have been cut out, BB's voice echoes coldly.
あなたもですなぜ迷宮にいるのです非論理的ですまだ諦めていないなんて生命は生存確率の高いルートに従うもの
It's the other way around. I'm here because I'm following my instincts to survive. The moment I looked at BB to tell her that, I sensed there was something out of place. BB's voice, no, her tone, gestures, aspects of her demeanor had begun to change compared to how she used to be. Regardless of how, like, rogue she's gone or how evil she is, BB was always a girl brimming with life. I don't sense any of that vigor within the projection there. If Meltrilis was right, then messing with the core has caused BB to start breaking down, then...
何か質問があるのでしたら口頭でお願いしますちっぽけな人間の意見なんて前書はおろか考慮にすら値しませんが
She's saying she refuses me, but the circuit between us is still open. I feel a sliver of hope in that. Is BB actually an AI gone rogue? Is she an enemy we have to defeat? I should worry about BB. She's an enemy I must defeat. There's no refuting that fact. Still, just because that's true doesn't mean I shouldn't be happy about her self-destructing, I think. I finally realize it now. I'm worrying about BB. I'm fighting to protect the moon cell at the same time. I'm afraid the moon cell will delete BB. That's why. I want you to leave the core alone. I want her to stop integrating with... No, stop trying to enter the moon cell's core. Right to myself, I say that out loud.
それは不可能ですこの CCC が成立している以上私とムーンセルは同化していますムーンセルが私を使うのか私がムーンセルを使うのかその際を私は問題視することができませんもうできないんです
She integrated with the moon cell already? Something is off about what BB is saying. It's not adding up. However, it's a fundamental law that AIs don't lie. BB speaking the truth, yet the moon cell is safe and sound. What's the deal with this discrepancy here?
これ以上の質問はないようですね。では、
待って。世にも疑問がある。ついでだ。
いいでしょう。サーバント、セイバーの発言を許可します。
余裕がないな。内容はどうあれ。貴様のあの興行趣味は評価していたのだが、仕方があるまい。世も簡潔に行こう。BB、貴様の目的はムーンセル掌握ではない。それは目的のための手段だな。
それは、私は、ただ、あの日々を。いえ、その指摘は誤りです。私はムーンセルと同化し、ムーンセルとして人類を管理します。
Yeah, she's integrating with the moon cell to keep the moon cell from deleting Sakura.
その結果がネオテニーによる滅亡であろうと、私は静着として認識します。人類のエンディングは自滅であると。ですが、あの急行車は例外です。虚数空間には無限の時間があり、あの場所は永遠を具現化したもの。
So the idea was to keep us there and happy while she basically sacrificed herself to keep Sakura safe. That was her real motivation all along.
生命の本能に従ってください。そこにいれば助かるように、あの領域は作られたのですから。
Circuit breaks. Seems the communication interference over the labyrinth disappeared at the same time.
チェックポイントがあるはずよ。
Transmission from Rin is as before. Seems my communication with BB took place instantly within the span of a second. It was made to provide safety when in it. BB's words beg a natural question. For whose safety exactly? Sakura's, I think. And everything that Sakura holds dear. Kishinami? Sorry, senpai, can you hear me? I hear Sakura's voice through the comms. It's a private circuit through which neither Rin nor Ronnie can hear. Listen, Oh, it's nothing. Sorry, I'm becoming more faint-hearted. I wanted to hear your voice one more time. What's the matter with me? Anyways, senpai, you don't plan to save Meltrolis, do you? If you plan on it, don't. While it does make me happy to see how kind you are, we cannot permit an AI alter ego to exist. I don't know what happened to Passion Lip after you let her go, but she has yet to reappear and be reformed. That's all I have to say, I promise. Please don't show pity to anything that spawned from BB. Sakura hesitated slightly when she mentioned Meltrolis and Passion Lip's names. She rejected those two, but also fears for them. She doesn't want to approve of those two learning a humane sense of love, is what it sounds like to me. Praetor, Sakura's correct. There's hope for Lip, but not for Melt. She's far too dangerous. Sorry for bringing this up before the fight. I'll end the transmission, okay? Unfortunately, as part of the true ending, I have to let her live, which I'm not terribly upset about because I love Melt.
そうしゃよ。これがメルトリリスとの最後の問答になろう。それは
This is my first and last chance to expose Meltrolis' mind. I should. I can't do it. Can't do it. She put her life on the line for love. That's enough to tell what's going on in Meltrolis' mind. Explaining it would do her no justice. Even if she is our enemy, I didn't want to hurt her pride any more than I already have.
それ が暗いわ。そう、届かなかったのね。はあ、手足が、体が、胸が痛い。これが失恋の痛みかしら。お笑いだわ。BB から生まれたものにはお似合いの最後。結局欲しいものはつかめなかった。ねえ、おバカなリップ。何のために生まれたのかしら、私たち。
There's no hatred in Meltreless's voice. She still looked bitter and full of venom, but at the same time, she looked fully resolute. Her sleeves are soaked in blue nectar. Summoning the very last of her strength, she puts out her decaying arm. I'll let her keep going. I don't give Saber the command to strike her down. Was it because I trusted Meltreless? Was it because I pitied Meltreless? I'm not sure which. All I know is, the deepest part of my heart yelled out that I can't do that. Meltreless puts out her arm. She's about to touch me. A little further and she'll touch my skin. While she disintegrates, in her prolonged final moments, she's just about to reach what she desires.
なんてね。それはさすがに恥知らずというものだわ、エルト。せめて一度だけでもですって。ほんとバカらしい。敗者には砂がお似合い。それでいいのよ。
So saying, Meltreless lowers her arm. She can no longer escape destruction. Even if we don't finish her off, her fate is to disappear within a few minutes. And yet, on her face is a fearless smile typical of her.
もう解放してあげる。いつでも外に出ればいいわ。急ぎなさい。この私を倒したのに時間切れで敗者になるなんて嫌でしょ。
そうだな。奏者よ、急ぐぞ。そしてさらばだ、メルトリリス。貴様の愛の形はどうかと思うが、戦士としてのあり方は美しい。縁があればまたかかってくるがよい。
結構よ、憎たらしい女。その無様な体でせいぜい必死にマスターを守ればいいわ。
Oh my god, she's jealous. Oh, I love it. Nodding to Melt's words, I turn my consciousness to the outside world. With my body freed from Meltreless's gravity, from the force field of her mind, I quickly and silently float upwards.
Ah, 行っちゃった。さようなら、私の恋。さようなら、素敵な人。どうか、この先に待つ結末を知っても、絶望にくしけないで。
Yeah.
で、このまま首相に消えるのも私らしくないわね。 あと3分も持たない体だけど、3分あれば何でもできるわ。ゾッとするけど、あのオペレーターの女たちなら、私を有効利用できるかしら。このまま消えるよりは、あの人たちの役に立って。
まさか、それこそあなたらしくありません。第一、そのような役割を許すはずがないでしょ。
I think I recognize that voice.
そんな、私の疑似漁師が、ほどかれて粒になっていく。
溶かすつもりが溶かされた。これがあなたの受ける報いです。
そういうことだったのね。そもそもあなたがあの過ちを。
哀れな絵も救われなかった愛の形。それも美味しいわ。せめて私の手のひらの上で成仏なさいね。
Yeah, I'm almost positive I know who it is.
よくも私たち利用して。
Bye, Melt. God damn it. Ah, Melt decided to do something good with her last 3 minutes, but someone took her out. Melt didn't get a good ending either. Which actually makes a lot of sense, because I know that she does get a good ending in, the Fate Go, thing where she's the protagonist. Okay, so we've successfully gotten, we did the thing with, Elizabeth helping us and everything, and now we're going back to the infirmary to get BB's final SG, which I'm very excited about. I enter the infirmary. I don't see Sakura. There's no one here. I don't really have any business here, but I sit down on the chair anyway. Maybe I'll let my fatigue get to me since this area is safe. As I think to myself that I must have fallen asleep, I gently doze off. Like I said, the AIs in the world the AIs in this world exist but aren't sentient. They're not humans even though they have human forms. They exist but are nothing. This is important. It'll be in the Holy Grail War. I mean, on the test, so please remember it. You say you want to go outside and play? I appreciate the sentiment, but it's wasted on me. If you're going to invite someone, please invite someone from your class. I'm just an AI anyway. Huh? You don't really understand? It's all the same to you since I'm standing right here?
ダメですね。
You don't understand, Senpai. The others and I have always been nothing. Talking to you now, it's just like text on a screen, so it won't go over very well, okay?
いけません。
Stop, Senpai! You'll be dealt with a harsh punishment if you deviate from the established route. Your qualifications as a master will get revoked. You don't mind? You'll cross that bridge when you get to it? Just how thoughtless and reckless can you be, Senpai? This can't be happening. Let's go search together, she said. Let's turn nothing into something, she said. Such a warm person. He's gone. Why did it come to this? The moon cell is too cruel.
should I do? What should I do? How do I save her? What do I do? 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 I don't know. I just don't know. What do I want to do? Traitor, I'm not like you. I'll protect her no matter the sacrifice. She taught me the fun to be found in each passing day. I want to spend more days with her. That's the one person, at least, that I want to break out of this cruel system. That isn't allowed. Why would you give priority to such a meaningless matter? Yes, you forgot, and foisted the memories all on me. Now only you are back to normal. Oh. So BB was literally created from all of the thoughts and memories about being sad over... I'm guessing that, like, we failed the preliminaries at some point, and she kept reversing time to make it not happen. But that's fine. If it means forgetting those thoughts otherwise, then I don't mind going rogue. It won't be deleted. I won't let the moon cell delete those thoughts. If she can't be saved so long as the moon cell's around, then I'll become the moon cell. You're abnormal. You're an AI that mustn't exist. You're the moon cell's cancer. Those are the feelings you discarded. Watch closely, me. To help the person one cares for, love would trade away even the world. And I will prove it. So she didn't do all of this for Sakura. She did it for us instead. Oh, fuck. Feeling as if someone had called me, I wake up. Must be tired from all the battles. Looks like I sat down and fell asleep for a few minutes. I leave the infirmary. In a far too fleeting dream, I saw the afterimage of one girl's determination. I only have 2 of Kiara's. That's why it looked all evil, is because she actually cared about us. BB's third SG. When deep love turns from a certain trigger into hatred. While BB chose this path of destruction to save Hakuno Kishinami, she had this dangerous aspect since the beginning. Both Kohai Attribute and Confining Desire came from this SG. As there's no point in hiding it anymore, let it be said. To be a strong S, I'm guessing S is like Sakura, like BB, and there are times when affection is equal to mischief. She wants to harass them as much as she loves them. She wants the one she loves to always pay attention to her. Such desires deep within BB are this SG's true nature. On a side note, the BB channel she broadcast so much was her own brand of intense love call. But as they'd go totally unrecognized, she ended up sulking alone after ending the program. Oh no! Okay, I feel sad now. Okay, we're gonna listen to all these.
何の略かは内緒です。お好きに呼んでくださいね。先輩。156センチです。先輩に一番可愛いアングルで見てほしくて。46キロ。おバカな先輩と違って中身がギュギュッと詰まってるんです。85、56、87です。盛んな先輩の熱い視線を感じちゃいます。オリジナルの設定は日本ですけど、私は正真正銘 100%、先から先まで月生まれです。完全無欠の BB ちゃんに弱点なんてありません。 あるとしたら、それはあなたです、先輩。設定上は3月2日ですね。ヘボヘボセンスの先輩がどんなプレゼントをくれるのか楽しみです。
Fetishism is the eyes?
瞳、愛、睨んだり、絶望したり、見つめたり。人間ってほんと面白いですよね。
What do you look for in a partner? Frankly, I don't ask a thing.
ぶっちゃけ何にも求めません。だからぜひ隅っこでおとなしくしていてください。
Well, that's weird. Favorite color of underwear?
見たいですか？知りたいですか？もちろん教えてあげません。え？見えてる？
How you spend your free time? The Doodleable BB-chan digs out the labyrinth
働
tirelessly.
き者の BB ちゃんは毎日休まず迷宮掘削。掘って広げて大忙しです。
Interesting. Yeah, the only one of them I don't have everything on is Kiara. Okay. Favorite kind of underwear?
清楚な雪の白か、妖艶な漆の黒か。
Ugh.
女ですもの。それくらい使い分けますわ。
Wait, why is it 53 kilograms question mark?
最後に測ったのは確か49キロですが知りたければ抱き上げてくださいますか。166センチです。アンデルセンと並ぶと余計に大きく見えてしまいますね。真言立川流継承者摂政院キアラと申します。日本にある真言立川流の里です。今は何もありませんが、6月4日、年は重ねたくないものですね。
I wake up. It's still early. I don't think I slept for even an hour. Yeah, this is after talking with Saber, like right before the final battle. I may just be antsy before our big battle. Maybe I'll go for a walk until I settle down. Oh, place looks different at night. Look around the school building at night. Peeking inside the student council room, I see Rin and Ronnie sleeping in their chairs. I lay blankets over them, then leave the student council room. The commissary is closed. I guess Kotomine is in sleep mode. Door to the infirmary doesn't exist. Suddenly, something white slips into view. A cherry blossom leaf flutters through the window. Breeze must be pretty nice at night. I'll go take a walk through the courtyard. I enter the schoolyard. Breeze against my cheek feels pleasant. Wind and Seraph is a recreation of the wind on Earth. A digital wind formed of numerical values, indistinguishable from the real thing. Can it be called real? Or should it be called something virtual that's better than the real thing? It's a philosophical question. Hi, secondary best girl.
どうしたんですか、こんな時間に。皆さん、明日に備えて眠っているのに。
I hadn't noticed Sakura was here. Is she real or fake? A human or an AI? The classification depends on the observer. To said person, everything they see before them is real. There's no real or fake in regard to their emotions.
そっか、緊張して眠れないんですよね。
Pretty much.
すみません、私まだそういう心の機微がわからなくて。 いえ、まだじゃなくて、最後までわからないです。
Well, that's not true. I think Sakura sells herself short. I want her to be more confident and proud of her abilities. Even if she's an AI, because she's an AI, if there are things only humans can do, then I expect that there are things only AI can do.
そうでしょうか。確かに演算速度とか感情抑制とか仮想領域での自由性は高いですけど。いえ、私の話はいいんです。それより先輩の話を聞かせてくれますか？
About me? There's not much to say.
何でもいいんです。私、先輩の話してくれる何でもない話が大好きですから。
Is that so? Since Sakura asked, I guess I have to. I talk about what I felt each day since I came to the far side. About the old-fashioned feeling of the school building and its calm ambiance. About the frightening atmosphere of the labyrinth and its gorgeous sights. Talk about what makes Saber, whom I depend on, so great. Oh, so many things. So many things. Oh, Saber's good at so many things. About my impressions of student council that Leo formed. Talk about the atmosphere of the student council room Rin, Ronnie, and Sakura work together in. Then I share my reaction to BB's bizarre channel and my many experiences throughout Seraph. As I speak, I surprisingly don't run out of topics to discuss. That's indicative of just how much time I spent here.
はい。先輩はやっぱり先輩なんですね。こんなところにいていい人じゃなかったんです。
I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm too good of a person to be put in, like, a sanctuary to preserve humanity. I happen to think that that's an honor.
先輩には帰るべき本当の場所があるんですよ。
There is? Where is it? I don't think I'm ever leaving the moon. Like, seriously, in, like, the sequel to this, she doesn't leave the moon. She becomes the queen of the fucking moon, which is awesome! And Saber is also queen of the moon, because, there's two of them. So, we're the queens of the moon. We are the de facto power couple of the moon, and I love it. A place I must return to. I guess you're referring to the near side's Holy Grail War? I don't know. I didn't like that war very much. It wasn't very fun. Plus, Leo's dead. How is he gonna come back? That was the thing I never thought about, actually.
もっとあなたにふさわしい穏やかでけれど厳しい戦いの世界です。忘れないでくださいね。本当の居場所を。その力は誰の支えになるものなのかを。
I don't know where my body is. I think it's somewhere. I know it's somewhere on Earth, but I have no idea where. The stars twinkle, the sea undulates. She sways in the wind of the nighttime schoolyard like a measly flower.
ちょっと話しすぎましたね。そろそろ眠っておかないと明日に差し支えますよ。
And not an affirmation. This night may be peaceful, but in a few hours, we'll be back to battle as usual. I'd like to stay longer, but I need to get back and rest.
先輩、
Yes?
最後に聞かせてくれますか？あなたが戦うのは何のためなんですか？
For us, and for you, Sakura. I made up my mind long ago. I'm fighting for myself. Those around me are so precious. I won't go down so easily. If I was the only person that mattered to me, I wouldn't have made it this far.
その中には私も含まれているんですね。
I hesitate a bit. I hesitate but come right out and say it. It's not that I'm including Sakura. Sakura is the person I want to protect the most. On the second day that I only faintly recall, Sakura disappeared. Sakura suffered to help us. She kept it secret, enduring it all alone. To me, Sakura isn't a health management AI. She's an irreplaceable ally and friend worthy of respect. That's why I swore, I'll protect you. Despite saying she has no need for love, she's kindly showed concern for all of us this entire time.
すみません。ゆかずが目に入ったみたいで。意味不明ですね、私。
It's called happiness, and those are called tears, and you're allowed to cry them!
ありがとうございます。そう言っていただけると、私も協力に力が入ります。呼び止めてごめんなさいでした。おやすみなさい、先輩。明日、また生徒会室で。
I nod and go through the entrance, leaving Sakura in the schoolyard. I head up to my room on the second floor. I've surprisingly calmed down a lot. Oh. Everything I just said to Sakura are things I wanted to tell her. Now I really have no unfinished business left. I'll go back to my room and prepare for the final battle. I'm sure I'll sleep like a baby tonight. She's crying.
こんなに辛いのなら、いっそ消えてしまえばよかった。でも AI は自分では消えられない。私たちには自殺は許されない。記録するために生み出された私たちに自己消去の機能はないんです。だから
I think when we go back, it's gonna automatically delete her. But she hasn't told us that.
BB と戦えば誰も生き残れない。だって先輩たちは勝利する。だから消えてしまう。みんなここから出ればみんな死んでしまう。それが正しいあり方だから。ムーンセル側のでもどうか許してください。神様がこの世界にもいるのなら、私の独断を、私の心を見逃してください。愛が何なのか捨ててしまった私には分かりません。いえ、理解なんて許されない。私は自分であのメモリーを捨てました。報われる権利はありません。でもそれでいい。理解できないままでも報われないままでもいい。それでも私はムーンセルから離反することになっても大切なあの人。そっか、この気持ちなんだ。BB、あなたもこの結論に達したのね。何を犠牲にしても守るんだって。今ならわかる。いえ、ようやくわかった。一番罪深かった私にもやっと。私が守る。最後に何が待っていようと、この私が砕けてもあの人をあるべき場所に送り届けるんだ。
Greetings, friends! Did you know that I have a Patreon, which will help not only keep the channel alive, but allow me to buy more toys for my cats? And really, that is the most important thing I need the Patreon for. So, join my Patreon today to keep my kitties happy.